You're going on and out of focus. But dude, when it first started, it was good. Now it's again blurry a little bit. Uh, yeah, the stream camera now.
Oh, it's the same as it was before.
Yeah, we'll fix it offline. It's fine. What up, guys? Happy whatever today is. Thursday. Just ready to. I don't know what we're gonna do today. Look at the comments, Brett. They're saying potato quality. Potato cam, Brett camera's crazy.
Well, you know what? I don't have enough donations.
Guys, you gotta put the likes. You gotta smash the likes. You gotta hit the subscribe. And we'll get it. We'll get Brett a new camera.
Yeah, if we get 1,000 likes today, I get a new camera.
Yeah, you gotta get 1,000 likes. I don't know if we'll get 1,000 likes to BH, but I think Rav sets a bad quality video. You think I have like that kind of capability to go sabotage Brett's camera quality? Dude, like you think I have like care that much? How would I even do that? I don't even know how to go about it. Oh man, that's funny. I will start like in a minute. Wait for folks to join and then we'll start. Welcome in, guys.
Brett's in 140p. Rav, I don't know what this what this Streamlabs does to my camera.
Wait, maybe let me try deleting the other one. Okay.
Welcome in, everybody. How's everybody doing?
We'll figure it out before next time.
Because you know what? It's not my camera. If I were to show you like what I see in my screen, the quality of my screen looks really good. So it's something in between this getting sent to your system, basically to your Streamlabs. Anyway, guys, welcome in. It doesn't matter. We'll focus on charts today.
Yeah.
That's why everyone's here.
Yeah, let's get started. I'll let you go, Brett.
Let's wait till 8:35. We'll wait for some more people to join in.
All right, sounds good.
We'll wait one more minute. Yeah, sound is good though. That's what matters more than anything is the sound quality. Sound quality matters more than anything else.
Yeah, we didn't have this issue until like a week ago, but we'll fix it. It doesn't matter. Welcome in, guys. Smash the like button, hit the subscribe button, and let's get the stream popping. Don't gatekeep us. Spread us to everyone. Sharing is caring.
All right, welcome in, guys. Happy Thursday, July 3rd. We have a lot to go over this morning. This is a FAFO session. You can very easily FAFO today because the market is obviously closed tomorrow and we have an early closure today. So you guys probably are all aware of what's going on, right? Today's session, we have a early market closure. The market closes today. Is it 1 p.m. or 2 p.m. we close today?
I think 1.
1 p.m. Yeah, so we have a 1 p.m. market closure today. We've had a really good start to July. I think the first 2 days of July have been very, very good. Today's session, it'd be very easy to mess that all up and give it all back in one day. The reason why, obviously, being is the market closes at 1 p.m. Do not FAFO today, right? Take it easy, right? Look for some cash flow trades and try to be done as quickly as possible, because if you sit around and try to come up with ideas, you're going to lose a lot of money, right? Today, market closed 1 p.m. and then also market closed tomorrow for the entirety of tomorrow's session, right? We have no closure because of July 4th. So that's all we have really going on for today and tomorrow. In terms of economic data today's session, we do have some big data today. Even though today is an early market closure, we do have big data. This morning, about 6 minutes ago, we had the employment situation data come out. That was about 6 minutes ago, 8:30 a.m. We also have 9:45 PMI, which is in about an hour and 10 minutes. And we also have factory orders at 10 o'clock and ISM at 10 o'clock. So we do have big data today, despite it being an early market closure. Just keep that in mind as you go through today's session. In terms of next week, I know it's Thursday, right? So we usually don't do this on Thursday, but because market closed tomorrow, we're going to talk a little bit about this today's session. Next week, we have pretty much no important data. It's just all routine stuff. So we're not even going to discuss this today. I think we should just discuss this on Monday's session, and we'll postpone it to Monday. So today, we're just going to dive into charts. We'll spend the entirety of today's session focusing on what matters. Why you guys are all here is not because of any of this stuff. So let's dive into our charts. Rav, I'll let you start off with the SPY chart.
Yeah, I mean, nothing, guys. Just trending. Like I said, as long as trend holds, we're just going to keep going. The squeeze is playing out. You guys can see 622 now. The way pre-market tape's moving, I think market has appetite today, unfortunately. No, I don't know, fortunately or unfortunately, depending on whether you're a bull or a bear. So we have to just wait and see. Morning opening 10-15 minutes, I think we'll get a little insight into how much they want to really move today. So we got to be a little patient off the open. The only caveat is, like Brett said earlier, is that markets closing early, and sometimes that can spook people into either just leaving early from the desk, or they're going to make it such a violent session that we're going to get volatility throughout the session. Okay, it's going to be either it's going to be dead after the first half an hour, or it's going to be like we're gonna go on. Okay, and volume is not going to fade throughout the session. So it's going to be one of those two things, just because where we are in the market, because we are in a point where there's a huge squeeze potential, and market's closure tomorrow, so I don't know how many shorts want to hold in through the weekend, so we're gonna wait and see. First for levels today, I mean, pretty much that 618 level, if you guys remember yesterday, the place that I wanted to take longs, and I said I couldn't wait, and let's just enter here. Remember this arrow here? That's the demand area. I don't know if you guys can see it in my chart, but I'm going to switch to the 1 hour chart. But this area here, right? This is where we entered, but this green box is my demand now today. Okay? This green box, I'm going to extend it. The 618 area, 618.50 is going to be my demand area. Now, I don't know if we'll get it, but if we do get it, a flash sell to this area, this will be demand, and this will be the new kind of like trend saving point for us in the market. Okay? Again, we're like $4 away. The market's opening at what, 622 plus now. Okay? So I don't know if we'll get that. So we just have to adjust and trade accordingly. So yesterday's closing price was around 620, which is that area where they kind of ripped into the close. So this will be another key level to watch. And we'll just have to wait and see. Honestly, if they start ripping into strength, we'll just be a little nimble and take a trend-based entry like that. But I don't know how the session's going to be. I'm kind of just going in with no expectations of no bullish, no bearish, no nothing, just going in and then let the market tell me what to do. Okay? That's my read today. You want to add anything, Brett?
Yeah, so yesterday's session was just a classic grind, right? So you guys saw pretty early on in the morning, we maintained that same 616 demand that we had from previous. So the 616 level that we had on SPY was really critical, right? That was our big demand below. And yesterday's session, we discussed that being demand and really to not be short into it, right? Even though market looked weak, market was pulling back, right? 616 was a critical demand that we had. And if you guys remember that, it's better if I'm.
Oh, you're good. Oh my God, the quality is good. What the fuck?
I don't think it's good. Oh, now it's good.
It's
great. Now it's good. Dude, I'm telling you, it's something with Streamlabs. I don't know exactly what it is.
Okay.
It's not the camera. Anyway, so guys, 616 held on SPY yesterday. We broke that 618.80 level, and the important thing today is, to be honest, it's not even SPY that I'm focusing on today. It's going to be ES. The reason why ES matters a lot for me is because we just did something so incredibly important right now in the last 10 minutes on this pre-market webinar. What we just did was we just pushed a new all-time high in ES's chart. Okay, we have to understand how important that is. This is not about SPY anymore. This is now all about ES. ES, the levels on ES, which we're going to get into in a second, are so important, and the way it correlates to I can't even focus on my charts today because you guys are like in the chat are going crazy. On the SPY
It's
chart,
a fun session, man. Just go with it. Go with the flow.
it is a fun session. On the SPY chart, the level that I'm watching today is simply just 621.50. 621.50 was that ES previous all-time high level, and then under 621.50 is 619.50. Because remember, 619.50 was the ES 6270 supply. So we must watch that today. So levels on SPY today are very simple. It's 621.50 support and 619.50 support. Those are your big demand below. Okay. Today's session, what you're probably going to see is a lot of low volume, illiquid moves. I normally would not be one to say we should be looking for bounces or rejects today, because it's going to be one that you just want to stick with the early trend and ride the trend all the way through, because it's going to be very liquid moves. That being said, if you see us pull back to 621.50 or 619.50 on SPY, and you see a very strong confirmation, right? A trend flip, a buy candle, right? Then we can go long at that moment and look for long entries there. Even though I'm basically saying let's look for a bounce at these levels, 621.5 and 619.5. Normally, I'd be very against that, doing it on a day where the market closes early and prior to a big holiday. But today's session, we must watch those levels. Again, repeating myself over and over again here: 621.5 and 619.5 as
Wait,
your
what is
critical levels.
621.5 though? It's 6250. It's not 621.5.
621.5. 621.5. What do you have? Hold on. What level do you have
621.5?
on the SPY chart?
SPY. Oh shit! I thought you were on ES. Okay.
I'm talking about SPY.
Dude, you just said move to
SPY.
ES, and I'm showing the ES chart.
You're showing ES chart the whole
Yeah,
time?
you said, oh, it's all about ES. Guys, didn't he say that or not? Put a yes in
I
it.
did say that.
He did say that. So I was like, oh shit, my guy is all about ES today.
I did say that. Anyway, so levels on SPY 621.5 and 619.5. Now let's go to the ES chart.
Oh, okay.
Now we're gonna go to the ES chart. Watch this. Ready? On the ES chart, the levels are that previous all-time high level on ES. If you guys recall, remember that previous all-time high level? It was 62.88 was the previous all-time high level. So the level you must watch today in ES is, and it's kind of interesting because it's a little bit different here in SPY and ES, but 62.88 on ES is that previous all-time high level. For today's session, we could build long entries if we reclaim above 62.88. If we fail below 62.88, we're going back lower, and we're going back into 62.70. I'm about to disappear again. I see the pixelation like starting to like. You see the pixels? Like I'm starting to see them.
I think Streamline's trying to time you out.
I'm timed out, guys. I'm cooked. I'll let you. I'll let you go.
I mean, I'm not watching ES per se, but you guys see the levels that I have. I mean, we're gonna break all-time highs, and so it's uncharted territory. So anyone, the thing is, no one in their sane mind is buying these highs. Okay, maybe some fund exposure will be there to ride the trend as long as it's a holding, but that's about it. It's all about the shorts covering. We haven't had that big capitulation day for shorts where they just go crazy and cover. Now, if you guys watched my Stock Tuesday episode 2 days ago, I said yesterday's price action would be the start of it, and it is. So today, I don't know if they're just going to finish it and then close with a bang, or today they're just going to pin it because it's a OPEX day. I mean, today's Friday, technically a Friday, right? So we got to wait and see, honestly. I'm just going in with no expectation. And honestly, it's either going to be a super easy session where you just make a bunch of money at the open, or it's going to be a very choppy session. It's one of those two things. Then we just go in with no expectation. The market gives us something good, we'll make some money. Otherwise, we'll just cash flow and be done with the day, right? So these are the 3 levels I have for ES. Again, like I don't know if its market's going to hold or not, but we'll have to wait and see. I'm going to go to QQQ, Brett, so you can talk about that.
Yeah. And the one thing I want to say too is like if you see ES reclaim that 62.88 and just start trend today, you may just see like one of those lockout rallies today, right? The lockout rally is definitely a strong possibility. If we do just reclaim 6288 on ES and just start grinding higher, it could just be one of those trades one of those days where just market liquid goes higher and doesn't really present much long entries. And that's okay. Like, look, today's session really should just be about cash flowing. And for me, my majority of my session today is if I don't find a trade in the next hour or next hour and a half of market open, I'm just going to be looking for either swings or moving my long-term account around. That's what I'm doing, right? Today's session is not
Yeah.
really about being active market participants. It's about just watching the market. And it's important to watch the market. Even if you're not taking a trade, watch the market. But again, just understand that we do have a chance of a lockout rally.
Yeah.
QQQ.
QQQ. Yeah.
On the Q's chart, we have 550 as key demand. That's it. That's the only thing I'm watching today in QQQ's 550. If you can pull back to 550, I have a long based entry there. We are actually sitting right under all-time highs here on the Qs. All-time high on QQQ is 552.8. Okay, so we are right under all-time highs right now, about 80 cents under all-time highs. That little employment data candle that we just saw at 8:30 pushed us above all-time highs, but we faded right below it. So the level to watch out for today is supply above us, 552.8, which again you can just round to 553. Or you can watch a demand below 550. Okay, the demand below 550 is what I'll be watching for long base entries. So again, 550 demand up, 550 demand below, and 552.8 supply above. That's all I have here in Qs. Do you have anything there, Rev?
No, same thing. 549. I have a level. It's pretty much the same as $1 on a $500 stock. It's pretty same. And then 545, 546. This was the demand from 2 days ago, and yesterday we just opened into it and ripped.
Yeah.
Honestly, pretty much same ideas. Spy QQQ going to move in tandem. Without tech rally, there's not going to be no spy squeeze or whatnot. So it's just something that we got to wait and see. If it's all about getting direction right. So morning we'll see what we get.
Yeah.
But like Brett said, today's session should be simple. We've been killing it. Not today is not the day we're going to become like like crazy rich or anything, but we can lose a lot of money. So we just gotta keep it simple, size down, and try to get some cash flow for good. If not, we'll just monitor positions and be done, right? Not trying to go crazy today. Right before 4th of July long weekend and lose a bunch of money.
Yeah, that's the worst thing you can do today is do exactly that, right? Let's the losing a lot of money right before a holiday is the biggest mistake you can make. Anyway, let's dive into charts. Rav, meta. What do you meta first? Yeah.
Yeah, meta. I mean, meta. The way it moves, you guys know, right? I mean, maybe you don't, but usually this is what they do, right? They'll. This is why I was not interested in longs in these areas, and I knew they were kind of gonna do this. And anyone chasing, they'll always make exit liquidity, and anyone trying to short here, they're gonna inverse it. Okay. So you guys can see this green box is holding the 715 level. Yesterday I signaled a long here off of that 711. 712 area into 720. This was like a 30% move. This candle right here, this is the candle that we caught, and they just faded it again, inviting short, and now you guys can see they just reclaimed it. Okay, so today this green box is going to be our demand, 715, 717. As long as it's there holding, we're going to be bullish. I don't know if we'll get a pullback over here. Maybe we do, maybe we don't, but regardless, Brett, you disappeared, or you came back again. And so either we take it on this green box here on a dip and reclaim, or we're going to take it on a breakout of this level 724, 725, which was the level that I had on my watch yesterday. Okay, so again I'll watch watch the tape and see how it is. And the only one thing with meta is on days like this where volume is questionable, you may not get consistent moves. Okay, so we got to be a little careful. But we'll see. No bias heading into this. Anything to add, Brett?
No, nothing in meta. Meta is all you.
Okay.
I think the only thing I want to do today is that I'll talk a little bit about what I'm watching on some tech names.
Okay. What do you want to go?
So first one's Apple. Apple, I think has Apple for me is something that I still want to continue trading and participating in. The reason why is because you look at many of these tech names on larger time frames, like Ravi, you can jump into the 4-hour time frame there for a second. And it's like a lot of the upside potential has already been met on many tech, right? So you look at NVDA, you look at AMD, you look at even Meta, right? At least in the long run, the all-time high has been met, okay? NVIDIA is pushing new all-time highs, Meta is sitting right under all-time highs. A lot of these names are sitting right into all-time highs. Apple is one of the only big tech names that's under all-time highs, right? And for that reason, the risk reward is there for longs. The question becomes like, where can we take it, right? And so on the 5-minute or 15-minute time frame, we can jump to that for a second. Yesterday and really Tuesday and Wednesday, we took longs on Apple, and we got some scalps on Apple. Yesterday we scalped it off that 211 level. There was also scalped off 210. I didn't take the 210, but I took 211 as scalps. And then Tuesday session, we took scalps on it above that previous day high. So we had some good scalps on a Tuesday, good scalps on a Wednesday. And today's session, what I would be watching out for today is I would look for one of two things. I would either take this on a breakout trade above 214, which in my opinion, this is the level we must break for longs. If we clear 214, we could have a macro push on, or a big push on Apple. So watching Apple longs above 214. I don't know if it's going to happen today, but it's something I'm watching into next week. This is one of my top watches, is Apple continuation trades. Besides that, I also would watch Apple and pullbacks. But the thing for me now, right, is because this stock has moved so much for me,
I can't hear you.
I would want to see Apple maintain at a bare minimum above 20850. Okay, so as long as Apple is above 20850, I'm looking for longs this stock. So for me, I'm looking for bounces at 20850 or looking for breakouts above 214. This stock must hold 208 to 285 for the bullish structure to remain intact. If you lose 208, that's where I sort of will retire the long ideas here, and I'll stay away from it because it probably fades lower. So again, Apple bullish as long as 208 holds, looking for longs above it, looking for longs above 2 and 4. Yeah.
Sounds good. Yeah, Brett and I are on FaceTime call, so I lost him there, but looks like the audio was fine.
Audio's good. Yeah,
Audio's good.
audio's
Okay.
good. Yeah.
Yeah, nothing to add on Apple. Honestly, it's trending very strong. I lost like earlier in the week on Apple, and then this thing is just mocking me, rallying ever since. But I like this. I like this a lot, and I agree with Brett. This is lagging. This is where value is. So money is definitely going to flow back into this. As long as 208 holds, I think we're good. 208 fails, then maybe we're going to drop to 205 or 204. 204 is the big area I wanted to take a bounce on. But as long as 208 holds, it's going to be like as long as 208 holds, that means market's holding. Okay, I think let's put it that way. If 208 fails, that means market is selling. It's kind of like an indicator also. Okay. Yeah, nothing else to add. I think Brett got it right on this one. Let me go to Tesla. It's a trade that I was watching yesterday. Let me go to a bigger time frame. So Tesla, who remembers this box here? Again, we retook the box here. The big green box, 312, 314 level on Tesla. Every time we dip this bot, we sell big. Every time we reclaim this bug, we pop to this area here. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then the same thing, we drop back here again. Now we've reclaimed it. So this box will be key for me on Tesla. So if we lose 311, 312, again, we are going to come back down here. So this is, again, if you guys are looking for an indicator in the market and Tesla's appetite, anything in momentum Tesla, I'll probably trade today. Okay. The reason being, every time this level loses, you're going to see some clean action. Okay. And that's kind of what I want to see. I want to not just see one candle. I want to see a series of candles. All right. So if we can hold this level, we're bullish. If we are losing this level, it's going to be bearish. It all depends on whether we get a test of these levels or not. If it's just going to rip off the open, then I'm probably not going to trade Tesla. So, but if we get a little pullback and failure and then another reclaim, I can go long. If it becomes a big failure, then maybe you can go short also. Okay, so that's something I'm watching. 312, 313. Nothing else, because this is an untradable zone for me without using these levels as my pivot. Okay, I hope that makes sense. Right, so 312, 313, something like that. It has to flush hold or do something for me to get any entries. Okay, long or short short. Anything to add, Brett? This is pretty much an untradable chart otherwise.
Yeah, so basically right now for me is that daily 200 SMA on Tesla is the 313, right? So Tesla 313 is the major level you want to see maintained. Even yesterday's session, you guys kind of saw like the reactions off 313, pushed higher, pulled back 313, maintained it all day on that 5-minute candle. What I'd watch for today is I would either look to see, hey, is it holding 313? If it does, look for longs there. Or I don't know, Rav, if you said this, but you can watch for a push above 321. If it clears 321, you probably get one of those squeezes into like 332 plus. So for me today on Tesla, it's 313 to 312 for demand. If we pull back there, look for longs off that demand. If it fails, it obviously short it. But obviously the level to watch for this morning is it holding 313? If so, okay, then long, right?
Yeah.
If it clears 320, it probably just squeezes higher. And I don't know if it's going to even yield an entry. But again, if you're watching it, you can look for longs above 320. So either long above 320 or 313 demand pullback long. What about NVIDIA? Want to do NVIDIA?
Yeah, let's NVIDIA. Yes. Oh, dude, NVIDIA was so clean today, 153. I can't believe. Like, I was like watching that and I just saw that. Like, it's damn, that was like one of the cleanest charts yesterday. For context, I'll show you guys my
It
5 minute
was.
chart on NVIDIA. Look at this shit. It was crazy. Perfect. Like, everything was perfect. I didn't even chart NVIDIA yesterday. It was just so perfect. So look at this. Big move up, big retest, and then big trend up. It was perfect. And I was like, damn, dude, this is like one of the cleanest charts yesterday. Of course, Spy was fine, but this is crazy. This was nice. And thank
To
you.
be honest,
Yep.
I can't believe I didn't long that either. That's
Yeah,
crazy. Like,
I was
I'm
watching
looking at
it.
the.
I posted it in my plan. It's just like I can't believe I didn't like take this because like very nice opening push. This was like bread and butter, and I just like didn't take it. I didn't have net
That would
A
have been
exposure.
That would have been a nice trade. I mean, the thing is like not only did it give you longs above 153, it also gave you another set of longs above 155, right? So you could have longed it above 155.
Yeah,
You could have longed it above 153. This was actually presented two different long entries today
yeah.
or yesterday's session. But to be honest, today I don't think it's going to give. Oh, look at that, Rav! You got a little donation. Mid San Francis
Did you
donated
guys
20
three?
bucks.
Did you guys three Brett throw shared? He said little donation because he got a big donation recently. Damn, dude,
Yeah,
that's shared, dude.
that's not shade. Oh man,
Thank you for the
Mid-
donation. Guys,
I
hit the
gotta be
like button.
careful.
Brett's in the big money league. He's always trying to say that, hey, you guys are not pressing the like button enough. These guys are not doing this enough for my streams. Guys, smash the like button, guys.
He's
We
got.
we can't let Brett win.
Actually donated $20. Wow.
Hey, don't backtrack. Stand on business.
So Nvidia today, guys. Nvidia today. The only thing I'd be watching for Nvidia today, to be honest, is I would either look for pullback longs. I'm trying to go over charts over here. You guys are
They're going
Look at
ban for
that.
ban. They're going ban for ban now.
Oh my god.
You guys don't have to donate, guys. We were just kidding. Don't waste your money.
Oh my god. Little arbitrage, 50 bucker. Wow. Wow.
Did you call him little again? That's crazy, dude.
I didn't mean to come out like that. I don't know why I said it like that.
All right, continue.
All right. So Nvidia 159. I would watch. This is what I look for today, right? If I'm trading Nvidia, I don't want to see it pull back to 153 anymore because if it pulls back to 153, it's probably not going to hold. What I would watch out for today's session is I would look to see can we set up longs off 155 or can we set up longs above 159? If we clear 159, this is going to lockout rally and it's going to push above 160 plus. That could be a really good trade today. Is just literally long Nvidia above highs on a breakout. Again, obviously, I know breakouts are tough into holiday sessions, but 159 clears. I just don't think there's going to be anything stopping this chart. So watch for breakouts above 159. Also watch for pullback longs here at 155. That's the only thing I'd watch here now going forward, right? It's got to be either 155 pullback long or 159 breakout trade. AMD guys, yesterday was all about 138. Remember yesterday we said watch for rejections at 138. That was our main game plan was to say, hey, let's look for AMD downside under 133, or sorry, 133 bounce, or look for rejections at 138. 138 is reclaimed. This is fully reclaimed 138. So as long as AMD is above 138, I will be careful shorting it. My big support zone is now 138. So if you are setting up longs today, that's really what it is, right? So look to see if it's holding 138. If it is, look for long-based entries there. Rav, you have anything to add there on AMD?
I just love this chart. I just love this chart so much.
Yeah.
Like 140, pretty nice printing here. Like look at guys in a big down. Same thing like Meta does. Big move, big pullback, trap shots here, and nice pullback. So as long as this 136 holds, we break 140. This could be another trending move back, guys. Oh my god, this chart looks so good. I mean, Spy's gonna squeeze to death if all of this plays out. Holy shit. Alright,
Yeah.
I just became a little bullish now. I don't know why. Okay, I don't know. We'll see. It's I like this a lot. Maybe I'll watch this also today.
It's a good chart because like even yesterday, if you guys remember, I was saying short the 138, right? So imagine all the people who shorted the 138 and how they're going to be feeling today. They're not going to be feeling so happy. So 140 reclaim, right? That could be a nice long entry as well. So I would either watch 138 on this or I think what Rav was mentioning was 140 clearance. If we clear 140, we can look for longs back at 142. Don't be an animal today though. Okay, don't just long 140 and say I'm gonna long this into all-time highs, because again, I don't know if it's going to happen. You do have 142 as big resistance, so obviously be a profit taker, right? Don't go crazy today, especially because it's a 1 p.m. market closure. Look, a lot of these ideas, right? A lot of these ideas today are just simply ideas, because normally when there's actual market hours and there's no holiday, AMD would be a top watch above 140, right? But because the market closes early, you need to understand that if you're in this trade and you see a strong break over 140, sure, long it, right? But get the hell out as quickly as possible. Okay, don't try to be a hero today. Just get in, get out, take your money, and walk away. So I do agree this could be a nice chart today.
Yeah, it looks really nice. Let's look at AVGO. AVGO 275, guys. Again, it held as 264. We're reclaiming 270 here. Big target is 275. So for today, I would just say long as 267, 266 holds here. 267, 268. This is the level. As long as we hold this, I'm going to draw a little box here for you guys. It's bullish. We again, the rotation point possibility for this is exactly where market is going to squeeze, right? We sold off and SPY is still holding, right? Now all these names are rallying. So if they are all breaking out and break out and squeeze mode, especially on a Friday, it could, again, it's all possibilities. We don't know if it will play out. Opening morning read will give us that hint. But this is all looking good right now. All these charts are same. SPY, NVDA, AVGO, AMD, like everything looks good alongside. So we just have to wait and see how they play out. And Meta, yes, obviously. What other charts, man? I think we went over most.
Right, we're missing like 100 charts. We gotta do Amazon. We gotta do PLTR. We gotta do.
All right, Amazon.
We got a lot to go.
We'll just do a little like quickie. Okay, Amazon. 220 level holding, and 222 is the breakout here. So again, this is one of those things. If it's gonna go, it will hold 220 and we'll just keep pushing. But everything's curling. Every chart is literally the same. Okay, and we are holding trend. It's all about general direction. You just pick and choose what you want to trade based on levels. 220, 222. 220 is demand, 222 is supply, and one of these two levels will break today based on market direction. Okay, next chart, PLTR. All right, I'll let you go PLTR, Brett.
PLTR. If you were shorting honestly, this is serious. If you shorted PLTR off of the highs 147, or you got a breaking failure under 140, you saw us fail 140, and you said I want to short this chart because PLTR is losing 140. It gave you the opportunity to sell into 125. Okay, it pulled back to 120 and change. If you didn't sell PLTR puts or shorts while PLTR was at 125, 128 demand, or the whole zone below us, you are an animal. Okay, and you have to understand that. Okay, that was a greedy move. This is the demand below, and you guys know it. 125 to 128, even as low as 123. If it pulls back into these levels, you got to be covering. Okay. Now, where does this move forward to? Where does it go now? This probably goes back to 140. I don't know if it's going to reclaim 140, but this should go back to 140. That's the next big level here on PLTR. If we reclaim 140, this is going to rip and squeeze everybody out again and push into new all-time highs. So yes, shorts worked in this. Yes, it moved back to demand, but you have to be a profit taker on shorts back in demand, because again, that's where people are going to reload long. If it reclaims 140, that's where I'll get long in the start again. Okay, so I would watch 125, 126, big demand below, and I'd watch 140. If you are given another tap of 126 to 125, I would surely be a profit taker there for shorts. Okay, if that happens, which I don't even think is going to happen, I would be a profit taker there. If it reclaims 140, long it, look for a move back to 147 plus, because that's at that point we probably just squeezed to all-time highs. So last ticker, we could do like one or two more. Rav, you have anything else you want to go over?
Someone said something. I just saw that. Any other tickers, guys?
Netflix? You want to do Netflix?
Netflix. I mean, I haven't looked at it, but like, yeah, Netflix is also rallying, and it just did that correction a few days ago. So this correction here is quite a big one. Okay, so 1340 to 1270, they just bounced off the 200 MA here. Now, this is one of those tickers that kind of led the market rally. and it's correcting early. Okay, so what you want to see is this 1300 level as pivot. Okay, as long as it's under 1300, it's bearish. All right, now there could be a break over here, and this could be a swing low forming and then reclaim here. So if you want to see 1300 reclaim, that's a bullish sign. 1300 stays under, it's a bearish sign. And just so Netflix is unique, right? Wait for it to clear 1300 convincingly, like 1305, 1306, right? And then try to take it on a pullback of 1300. Don't take the first break because there's a good chance it could fail. Okay, let's look at one more name, Oracle. Someone asking Oracle. Oh yeah, oh my god, this looks so good. Okay, this looks good. And honestly, this is a clean trending move. So as long as the trend is intact, you can keep trading it. Let me switch to the 4-hour time frame here. So just so you guys know, so this 4-hour low here is going to be the trend setter, 224, and this is the pre-market high here, the previous high, 228. Okay, so these are the levels. So 228 is the first demand. If they lose 228, it could fall back down here, and this is another long opportunity for you guys. And if it opens strong, just take it on opening trend. Okay. What else? What else? What else? Guys, smash the like button, guys, before you go. It'll help us with our streams. Anything else, guys? Any other ticker? Starbucks. Okay, last ticker. This is
Rav told me for every dollar, for every like he gets, he's going to donate $1 to you guys.
Dude, I did not say that. Like, I'll just give you guys 100% signal. That's it. You guys make your own money. Like, just stop adding complications, man. Oh man. Starbucks. I mentioned this 2 days ago. I like this chart. It looks like it's a big move up, big trending, breaking out of that consolidation. So all you want to do is break out about 96 and continue now. Okay. So as long as the structure holds, you guys are fine. That is the 90. If you're long, I know there was a swing on this. So if 96 breaks, this is going to continue. This looks good. I like this on the long side. And yeah, I think it's a good point to call it. So one piece of advice today: take it easy, guys. Don't go trying to do anything crazy. Market closes early. Let the trade come to you. If it does, fine. Take some cash flow. If not, also fine to be cash today. It's totally fine. We've had a great week. Market's not going to go anywhere. But what you can do is blow your account. So don't do that today. Okay, trade safe, be safe, and enjoy the long weekend. And Monday, we'll see you guys if hopefully make some money today though.
Let's make some money today. Don't be a hero. Just make your money and run away as quickly as possible. That's been the theme this week. I think we've done a really good job doing that so far.
Yeah.
Let's continue that theme, and we'll have a nice session, guys.
Yeah.
Trade safe, trade smart. I'll see you all for live trading if you trade with us. I think Rav's got the link in his bio.
Yep.
If not, we'll see you guys one day.
Yeah. If you guys want to trade with us, the link's in our bio. If not, yeah. So good luck, and we'll see you guys on Monday.